Right, we're going to try something very different now. From the blues, we're going to go right back to a place called Austria with Mozart, and he wrote this piece of music called Eine kleine Nachtmusik, which means a little night music. Now, you'll notice the symbol in your music if you have either downloaded the lessons, the material for the previous lesson, or if you have gone to our online store and downloaded the sheets for beginner string blues and Eine kleine Nachtmusik. You will notice that there's a funny looking hat sort of a symbol over some of the notes, which means down bow, and then a little thing pointing down, which means up bow. That's simply a picture. The funny hat symbol is a picture of this part of the bow here. So when you see that down bow, it's a bit confusing because, well, that's a down bow and we're going that way. Okay, but it means from the heel, or the picture of that part of the bow, going that direction to the point. And the thing pointing down, that means an up bow. Now, it's a bit strange, but that's actually a picture of the point of the bow. If you look at that, it's the same kind of shape as you'll see in the symbol for an up bow. So that means we put the bow at the point and we move it that way. Now, if you look at the music for Eine kleine Nachtmusik, and this is where it gets a little tricky, you need to really have the music in front of you to progress and learn further, but the video clips are totally free. The backing track, this is just the open string part, and I'll just emphasise here that every single piece in the fiddle and fiddle strings method has open string parts, but it might also have melody and even melody 2 parts. Combined with the cello, viola, double bass books, you can have a whole school string ensemble or play duets with friends, whatever you like, by combining the ensemble, easy open string parts and melody parts. So if you're teaching a class of 30 students, and you might strike a couple who've been playing for a few years, they can play the more difficult part and not get bored. If someone's really struggling, they can stay on the open string part and they don't feel they've failed. It still sounds really great with the backing track. So it operates at 2 or 3 different levels. What we'll be doing in about lesson 9 or 10 is coming back to these same pieces of music but playing the more difficult pieces when we've learned the fingers in the left hand. Now what we're learning here, the concept in Eine kleine Nachtmusik, the original sounds something like this. Okay, it was written for a string quartet. It sounds really excellent. Now, what we're going to do is the open string part for Eine kleine Nachtmusik with the backing track has down bow and then a squiggly sign which means crotchet rest or a quarter note rest, as it's called in some parts of the world. So we go down bow, lift, down bow, lift, and then it's just down, up, down. I'll just show you that action again. During the quarter note rest or the crotchet rest, you've got a little space to breathe, and because we've done a big down bow, you can go down bow and lift, and you make a circle, and we do another down bow, and we lift, and we do another down and an up and a down. But when you go down, up and down, you don't need to lift. Just pretend there's super glue on your bow, special super glue that lets you move the bow up and down, but you don't need to lift it, okay? Except for in those quarter note rests or gaps. Right, here we go. Eine kleine Nachtmusik. And 2 bars intro. Lift, lift, and lift. D, D, lift, back to G. G, lift, 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 lift. Okay, now that ends the second lesson. I do urge you, if you want to, we're trying to make this as affordable as possible. Find a violin, watch these free video clips, go to the website shown below on the screen now, and you can very easily and very cheaply order and purchase online the PDF files and the MP3 files for these lessons, and it just makes it so much easier. Alternatively, especially if you live in Australia, it's very easy to purchase and order the complete book online, and then you get the CD and every single piece of music contained in it. If you are a teacher or a school, please check out our frequently asked questions and information for schools, because we have very big discounts for the class packs of the Fiddle and Fill Strings method, with very big discounts for buying 30 books with the free Teacher's Handbook.